Hey, this is Shannon Holton, Real Salty Dietitian and owner of Sound Growth Nutrition and Wellness. Today is my Truth Tuesday, and for today's video, I just wanted to take a few minutes to provide some business details and some housekeeping in case you or somebody you know is interested in nutrition services. The first thing I wanted to share is that I am able to schedule virtual patients in Michigan now. Obviously, I'm located in North Carolina, so if you are located in Michigan and you have a need for a pediatric or adult dietitian service, you can schedule those through my secure platform, and we can do telehealth or virtual visits. That said, I am not accepting insurance. Again, for each state you live in and each area you cover, you have to have separate contracts for all the different insurances. So at this time, I don't have all of that in place yet, but what I have done is set up a couple of different ways to make it more affordable. The first thing I did was try to look at the pricing structure overall and how I can price it to be more comparable to what you might pay if you go to a specialist for your copay. And a dietitian is a specialist, so I felt that that was, reasonable and fair. And so that's kind of where my pricing structure is at right now. And in addition to that, I have also set up pricing structure that you can purchase in a package form so that it's not one lump sum amount of money. It can be spread over time in a more of a payment type of structure. There's a lot of people now doing more concierge services where you can pay as you go rather than having to pay a large amount of money at once. I have a couple of packages on my website that are set up in that way. I do have them set up for 6-month purchase plans. However, if there is a reason why you would want something a little different, or if you don't find something that looks like it would work for you, please reach out, because my ultimate goal is to help people who need nutrition service. I do set it up that way because there is the research that shows that it takes about 3 to 6 visits with a dietitian to impact long-term change. And so that's why I set up that 6-month mark and included visits within that 6 months, as well as I have access to online journaling that I can communicate with, and then the portal where you can send direct messages. In addition to the virtual aspect, if you are a local person, I am happy to set up home visits or a place to meet in the community where we can have our visits. If you're not comfortable or if you would prefer to see somebody in person, I don't have a physical office location yet, just because that overhead cost of doing that, it would prevent me from being able to give a better pricing structure right now. So I want to be able to build up a little bit more before I come up with a physical location and have clients come to me. I'd prefer to come to you and save those dollars on the back end. Also, I think the last thing that I want to mention, it's on my website, but if you are a company or one of my allied health friends or a healthcare organization that needs a dietitian service, whether it's to fill in gaps or to provide a new service, please feel free to reach out and we can contract. I have done that, so I'm comfortable with setting up contract services. If it's not something long-term, I'm available for any public speaking or teaching engagements on topics of your choice. I have, with 20 years of nutrition experience, I can probably talk about anything at this point. So if you do need somebody to provide some teaching or education to a group of children, a group of parents, or even a group of coworkers, if you're in the healthcare setting, please feel free to reach out and kind of see what we can do to work something out to provide that education for you. That was my really short video for today, but I did want to share some of those business structure aspects because I don't want anything you might see on the website to be a barrier if you really are interested in receiving some assistance with your nutrition plan and your nutrition goals. I look forward to talking on Friday a little bit about more research topics, and I don't have a topic yet. I'm kind of going between a few. I want to try to stay in line with the themes of National Nutrition Month, but I also want to make sure it's really current and relevant to the things that are important to you as consumers in the community. So have a great day.